Hey guys, just want to show you a walk around on my flatbed pressure washing truck. All right, let's get to the point. So we got 18-volt vacuum. This is Ryobi. Nice to have. If the driveway puddles up, you can get everything with that thing, so it's nice to have. We got some gloves over here, respirator that I use on every job, even downstreaming. We got our N95 mask, nice to have when you do gutter cleaning with dry leaves or when you're using a blower. All right, so this is inside of my truck, nothing fancy. It's a 1999 F250. All right, so over here we got about 100 feet of spare pressure hose. So this is the reel for my spare hose. Over here I got my smart bypass, and this thing is nice to have. It's definitely a time saver. So what it does is, so you got your injector and you pull your bleach through that thing, and here we got a high pressure ball valve, so it's kind of like Flow Pro. I don't know if you heard of Flow Pro solutions, but that thing does the same thing. And that's something that I make myself. So if you got any questions, let me know, and I'll post a link in the description where you can buy that thing. All right, so when it's on, all right, turn this on, the light flashes, ball valve closes. That means now we're pulling bleach, okay? And I got this remote right here. A for aqua, B for bleach. So this gets about 2,000 feet distance. It says 2 miles, but you know, I've tried 1,500 miles and it works every time. So when I hit A, ball valve opens. Now we're no longer pulling from the injector. When we rinse the house, we're pulling water through the high pressure DN10 ball valve, and you get about a gallon more of flow versus pulling through the injector, because it does have a small orifice. And it's really nice to have. You don't have to walk back and forth to your truck. You just press a button and you can control your bleach. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'll post a link in the description. That's something that I make myself. Over here we got a 36-inch aluminum box. Inside we got a 5.5 gallon pump, proportioner, 12-volt battery, safety cones, tape, plastic, all the guns, soaker gun, soft wash gun, pressure gun, M5 twist, turbo nozzle, soft wash wand. All right, you get the point. Over here we got 4 reels. They're electric general pump reels. Now they used to be manual. I had to buy the kits and install those myself. Like I said, any questions you have, just leave them in the comment down below. Okay, so used to be manual, so those are really nice to have. That's one of the things I wish I've done sooner. Man, when you're tired, you're done with the job, the last thing you want to do is manually reel a whole bunch of hose. So now I just, okay, let me show you. Look at that. Oh, that's all you got to do. You just use this switch right here, and that's something, the switches I got from Amazon. So this is my control panel for all the reels. All right, so first reel, 800 psi hose for my gas roof pump and my 12-volt as well. So when this line is connected with a quick connect, so this goes to the gas roof pump and this goes to the 12-volt, so it allows me to use the same reel. So when I disconnect that and I connect the 5.5 gallon Remco pump, I can use the reel for that, or I can connect my gas and use the reel for soft wash hose. And they all have those quick connects. Oh, by the way, so if you're looking for some nice clamps, those are really nice clamps. It's nothing like this. Those are okay with the 12-volt, but this is what you want right here. And I'm going to replace, anytime I need to replace, this is what I'm going with. Okay, and this is the flashing light, because I control my bleach on my gas roof pump, and so when the bleach is on, I can remotely, you know, control my bleach, and the light flashes when the bleach is on. Here I got about 200 feet of pressure hose. First 100 is one of those Simpson hose, because man, those things, they'll last forever. And another 100 feet I got is a regular Pressure Pro hose with the swivel and the ball valve. So if the job is small, like a driveway, I can, they're about in 50-foot increments and 100-foot, okay? So if I only need 50 feet or 100 feet, I pull as much as I need, and then I connect them to my smart bypass, okay? So if I only need 100 feet of hose, I only pull 100 feet of hose. So this right here, just for the show, it's almost empty. Pressed this by accident so many times. It's a fire extinguisher, okay? And here kind of goes hand in hand with smart bypass. So this is something that I made. You can get most of the fittings at Lowe's. So pretty much when the bleach is on, injector pulls the bleach. When I'm done washing the house, I turn this off, turn the water on, so that goes to the water tank, and now it's pulling the water, flushing everything over here, so I don't have any bleach sitting over here corroding everything. And the last valve, it can be really anything. So I got this about 8 feet of line here. If I'm doing a truck wash, or I need to downstream muriatic acid or cleanse LBC, I just drop it in the bucket and I downstream that, okay? Over here, that is a 1/2-inch line that goes to my 12 volt. So when I pull bleach through the proportioner, when the bleach is off and the water is on, it flashes my 12 volt pump and the proportioner, okay? Now here, we got 2 reels for our water. So I connect, unless the water flow is really good, most times I just connect both of them to 2 different spigots, and I got 2 water hose going into the same water tank, and you just about double the flow. So you got this T right here. I don't know if you can see it. So this is one water reel, this is another water reel. They all come down to a T, to a filter. I had a small filter here before, but those were not good. Sometimes customers will have a high pressure and they broke. So this is nice to have this filter, and it goes before the tank, so everything that goes in the tank, we got clean water. All right, let's see, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, another thing, when washing the house, I don't like to travel with a whole bunch of water, and when I'm rinsing my last side, I can just shut off my water here so it's no longer flowing into the tank, and when I'm done, I'll have just about an empty tank, so I don't have to carry all that water on me. All right, so, and trust me when I tell you, when you double feed your tank, it's worth it, because I did put a second reel right here, so it's what, $350 plus about $250. So yeah, that's a lot of money, but it's worth it. We got our ladder rack from Northern Tool, less than $100. 24-foot ladder, 12-foot ladder. Used to be a 24-foot. I took one section out and I left this section here. It's nice to have on one-story houses. It's so light, and if you got that A-shaped ladder, you can adjust the legs, and it's that much safer to put a ladder on the roof. And of course, every ladder that I have, we got those ladder stabilizers, okay? Over here we got a vise, nice to have. You need to adjust your fittings, great. 36-inch aluminum box. Inside we got blowers, we got tools, we got fittings, we got batteries. If you're not doing dryer vent cleaning, you're missing out on some money. So this attaches to a whole bunch of, this right here is a quick connect. It's not the one you screw on. When the one you screw on, you can get stuck in the vent. So this is a quick connect. This is what you want. You attach it to a drill and it spins and it gets everything out from a dryer vent. Okay, just a whole bunch of fittings here. This is a control panel for my gas roof pump system. When I turn this on, right, I can control the ball valve remotely with the remote control. Okay, so yeah, like I said, any question, just ask. So this is the famous AR30 or G30 gas roof pump. Man, I love this thing. The only thing that's broke on it in about a year and a half was the O-ring that was in the unloader. when I went to change the O-ring, I over tightened the bolt and I messed up the thread, so I did have to get a new unloader, but that's about it. Nothing else leaks. If this was AR-45, it'd be leaking by now. Okay, over here is our tank with a transfer pump. So this is only like a gallon, and I use this to pump more gas in here or sometimes into my pressure washer tank. And yeah, but as you can tell, it broke like 2 days ago, so I gotta order me a new one. So it's battery operated. You put a couple of batteries in there and you're good to go. 8 gallons a minute, a must-have Honda JX690 with a whole bunch of hours on it. 8 gallons a minute pump. All right, really nice engine. Whisper wash, classic 19-inch extension pole with a gutter cleaning tool. Okay, 50-gallon bleach tank, 100-gallon water tank. When you double fit your water tank with 2 different reels, 100 gallons is all you need, unless you like to bring your own water, which I don't. If they ain't got water, I'm not doing it. Okay, over here we got, boy, it's windy. I hope it's not messing up the sound. When it's like that, it's my good gas roof pump pulling from this metering valve, and I can adjust the amount of bleach that it pulls. When I turn this up, it's pulling water, flushing everything. This proportioning system is flashing the check valve, it's flashing the metering valve, and it's flashing this motorized valve along with the gas roof pump. Got Predator engine here, and you can get this thing at sprayerdepot.com. Really nice pump. 9.5 gallons a minute, 8 gallons a minute. Now when I wash houses, I'll be honest with you, most times I just use downstreaming, especially during the summer. It's so hot. This thing is harder to control how much bleach you're pulling. This doesn't pull much, and you know, you're less likely to kill some plants. A little windy today, so yeah. Now we got 24-inch box, a whole bunch of tape. This is my clean box. This is where I can keep my socks. I keep my clean clothes here if I need to change. We got this poncho right here, 18-volt battery, and a spare blower. In this industry, if you got one, you got none. So I got spare for everything, because everything always breaks, all the small things. This is my chemical box. I got my favorite muriatic acid for rust removal. We got our aluminum brightener, Cleansol BC. Cleansol BC is the exactly same thing as sodium hydroxide. I've been mixing my own because when you mix your own, it's fresh and you can mix whatever you want. Okay, so we got our shower caps, cover your electrical. We got our brushes. We got our pump up sprayers. We got our sprayers. We got our sludge sucker right here. You just connect your pressure washer hose and it pulls when the driveway pulls water. So what you do is you put the pressure hose in here and it sucks everything out. And every once in a while I'll use my floor squeegee to move water off the concrete if I have to. You got your rags, you got your tarp. Anyway, this is where I keep all my chemicals. This bucket here is bolted, so if I need to put bucket here for gutter cleaning, I just stick it inside, or my truck washing solution, so that way it saves me space. I don't have to keep it inside the truck. It's bolted really good, and then yeah, you just drop a bucket in there and it's like a storage thing. So yeah, this is how I got my flatbed set up. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Like I said, I'll post a link in the description below where you can find those, and I highly recommend getting those because you don't want to walk back and forth to your truck and cut off the bleach manually. Anyway, have a great day.